with Lightship Capital, one of the organizations that actually help make all of this possible, alongside with our amazing sponsors, which all deserve a shout out. I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome all of you here. This event is about all of you guys, whether you're from Miami, Florida, or whether you traveled here from abroad. We'd like to welcome you. In terms of locations and ecosystems, I think we have a lot of variety here today, and I'm super excited what value that will bring to the hackathon we're about to host. Whichever platforms you're using, it's the people that make up the ecosystems, and it's the builders that actually push this technology forward. So what you will put together over the course of this weekend, whether it furthers your own careers, or if you want to pursue this project after the hackathon, or if you actually have an impact on the industry, even if it's just about meeting the right people that have the potential to change your trajectory, I think we can all experience value here. And the more of these kind of events we host, the more we're all getting closer to where we want to be, which is basically to impact this industry or to impact any other vertical that we want to impact in whichever way we want to impact it. So I'm super excited to be here myself, and I'm super excited to see what you guys will put together this week. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Diogo. He works with me at Lightship Capital, and he's actually the person that made all this possible. So please welcome.
Sorry guys. This always happens, right? So first of all, thank you all for coming to Miami specifically. Thank you all for being present and for making this happen. We all organize this for you guys, so I hope you are having a great experience. I just wanted to quickly get an overview of Activate and what we are doing. So Activate was mainly started because our team wanted to do more community events that were focused on builders to try to onboard as many people as you can to the ecosystem and make sure that they have the right skills and the right tools to be valuable to the ecosystem and to create the future. So that's why we are here, that's why we created Activate. Our goal is to always do community-led events where we can, for free, where we can bring people with scholarships, where we can give them as much practice as we can, and where we can support them to make sure that their journey is incredible. So, Activate Wormhole was our first big event, and the idea was our team is religion agnostic. We don't believe in maximalism in any shape or form. So we thought every single hackathon we go is either for Ethereum, Solana, or focus on any other specific ecosystem. So we thought, why not try to bring everyone together and make sure we can create the multi-chain future that I believe makes sense and that our team also does. And that's what we decided to do. So the concept was a bit different from normal hackathons because on the first 2 days, as you might have been present, we had a lot of workshops, and our goal was that the ecosystems themselves could help you guys to teach you how to build on those ecosystems, where you could really understand what ecosystem is the best for your tool, either because of their ethos or because of their technicalities or whatever their specification is. So that was the goal of the first 2 days, and now of course it's 3 days where you guys need to focus, pull all-nighters, and make sure you can win the almost $300,000 in prizes that we have. So that's mainly that. So I think we have a few wins that we need to celebrate. First was that we were able to bring 8 different ecosystems together, which was pretty impressive in my opinion. We focused a lot on scholarships and on bringing people to the event that weren't able to come either way. So we awarded more than 100 scholarships, which I think it's also a very good feat. And I need to shout out every single partner that was able to sponsor the scholarships. Without them, we weren't able to do it. we have more than 30% of women and unrepresented women. Which again, I think is a huge win specifically for those who have attended other crypto events where it's notoriously not very diverse. So one of our goals from the get-go was to solve this issue and try to bring everyone together. And finally, I think our prize pool is also a very good win because our team, we decided to not do fancy parties or not do fancy side shows and just focus on awarding people their prizes for their hard work and getting them to come to the event for free. So now is the time when I need to shout out everyone that made this possible. So first of all, the White Shift team. Without them, like this wouldn't be possible. Alex, David, Simon, João, Margarida, like everyone else involved. The MBC team, Checho, Antonio, were here from the beginning, helping us and allowing us to do our crazy ideas, such as closing the arcades here, which was a very, very great feat. Hacks for helping us with the submissions and to organize every part of the hackathon process. Erdal, from the beginning, were helping us to make sure that we could achieve our goal of 30% plus women in the event. They opened up our eyes for the issues and the solutions that we needed to achieve. Also, 305 Ventures and God specifically, they were responsible for all of the production, so everything you see was made by them, and without them we wouldn't also be here. And yeah, finally all of our partners, specifically Women do Web3 and Blue DAO, because you guys run a lot of scholarships and I am really grateful that you guys were able to do it by yourselves. I just cut some loose ends and you guys did it all by yourselves, so thank you. So continue on, Wormhole, they gave a name to the event because we believe in their ethos. They are trying to connect every single chain with a bridge, so we also agree with that vision. So for us, having them as an industry sponsor was a perfect fit, and thank you to all the team to help us in this. So now all the ecosystems involved, Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Servo, Algorand, Starknet, Near, and the Gnosis chain. These are top ecosystems and we are so grateful that you guys helped us and we're here to be present. And finally, our sponsor is a huge list. So first of all, C3, who sponsored a lot of people here to be on Algorand, Ledger, who gave you all free ledgers without any questions, and are also helping us sponsor the closing party. Book, HBAR Foundation, Transact, we also sponsored Erdal and was able to bring a lot of women from the community. Digital Currency Group, Skynet, Orange Chain, Gnosis Chain, Storage, who also sponsored Voot3DAO and was able to bring 30 women to the event for free. Gnosis Chain, The Graph, who also did scholarships for women due to Web3. Coinbase Wallet, who also did scholarships for women due to Web3. And finally, QuickNode and Ansel Visual, who were also our sponsors and deserve a big shout. So, yeah, let's give a round of applause to everyone involved. And
thanks, Diogo. So now we're actually getting to the really interesting part for you guys. We're going to briefly go over the schedule for this weekend, and we're going to go over the rules of the hackathon, so you know everything you need to do. So today, this is officially the start of hacking. So starting now, you can get together in teams, you can look at the bounties, you can decide which project you want to pursue. And starting now, the venue will be open 24/7 for everyone who wants to be here, who wants to use the utilities that we have. There will be lunch and dinner at the venue. And during the afternoon today, we still have a couple of more workshops. And one thing that's very unique is we're actually going to host bounty office hours, which means that every single sponsor has a slot in the schedule, and they're taking the time in a location in the venue where you can go, you can talk to them, you can ask them questions about their bounties, you can ask them for advice on your project. We think it's a great opportunity for you guys to get all the information you need to build the best project that you can. You can find all of this information in the digital schedule, which is a lot more detailed and on Discord. Yeah, so tomorrow, obviously, the hacking continues. 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. is some breakfast for you guys. Between 10 and 1, there's going to be more workshops and bounty office hours, same in the afternoon after lunch. And of course, on Saturday, we also have dinner for everyone. So Sunday morning, there will be breakfast, and right after breakfast at 10 a.m., it's the deadline for submissions, so that's when your project has to be finalized. Between 10:30 and 1 p.m., we're going to conduct the judging process. In the afternoon, we have some lunch again, and after that, you guys can, we are going to have project demos, and we're going to announce the winners of all the prize money.
Saturday or Sunday?
On Sunday. Right, so also I would like to invite everyone here to the official after party of Ledger and BitBasil. So everyone here, you can scan this QR code. You can also find it around the venue. You're going to find some important information here. It links to the Discord, to the schedule. You can also find the bounty information here, which is obviously very important. It's going to be very helpful for you guys to decide what project you're going to work on. And while you guys scan this, I'd also like to take the opportunity to point out that right now, since we're all together here, if you haven't found a team member yet, I think it's a great opportunity to ask around. I'm sure people are still open for teams. I know a lot of you arrived today. And I'd like to point out that you can also still go to Discord and connect with other hackers in the final team channel. So just to give you a quick overview, right now we are in the 305 auditorium. Right over there we have the Wormhole hall that you probably saw, the big tent. You're going to find snacks there and everything that you need to focus over the next 48 hours. Also, specifically, I'd like to point out that we have the other part of the venue is actually across the street in the other building. It's called the Idea Center. You can go to the 5th floor and we have a lot of space there for you to spread out. You can, there's a lot of desks, everything that you need. We're also going to have snacks over there. So if you feel that it's a little bit too crowded over here, just find a spot there and your team can get set up basically. So about the hackathon rules, every team can have up to 6 members. Members can participate in real life or remote. The projects must be built in one or more of the ecosystems, so that's Ethereum, Solana, Near, Silos, Darknet, Polygon, Algorand, or Gnosis Chain. And projects must select only one of the following tracks, which is DeFi, Metaverse, NFT, and infrastructure. So even though your project might be interesting for multiple of these tracks, we'd really appreciate if you could just let us know at the submission which track it applies to. So regarding the actual submissions, on Sunday at 10 a.m., you are going to submit your project through the DoraHacks platform, which you can also find in the link tree that I just showed you guys before. And your submissions must contain a short description of the project, a 5-minute video demo presenting the project, and a link to the open source code. And last but not least, your contract address for your demo. So as Diogo already mentioned, we have a total prize pool of $288,500,000 US. 105,000 of those are in track and ecosystem prizes, and the remaining $183,500 are in sponsored bounties. Right, and now I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce well, it's not working, but I would still like to take the opportunity to introduce one of the founders of Lightshift Capital, Simão Cruz. He'd like to say a few words to the hackers and just welcome everyone on the side of Lightshift Capital.
Hi everyone, good morning. I'll be very fast, but just saying a few words. I just wanted to thank everyone that has been involved, Activate, Diogo, the entire team, the entire sponsors for doing this. We always created Lightshift with the idea that would not only be a fund that would be investing in the future of decentralized services, but it would be a fund that could also build that future. And so we started with the idea that we could be builders ourselves, and that we could have a team of engineers that could build alongside our founders. But if we really want to build that future, I think we have to go a lot beyond that, and we also need to engage with the entire community and have a much larger community building around it. And so we really believe that Activate is a big part of that. Having all these amazing ecosystems coming together, not being just another ETH event, being a lot more inclusive, bringing people that can build in all these technologies, having her DAO in so many other organizations, increasing inclusivity, and having people from all around the world that can come from Web3 or Web2. So a lot of ideas that we stand by. And so yeah, thank you once again, everyone for coming. We'll be judging, we'll be mentoring, so if you have any questions, if we can help, please just reach out. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's build.
Thank you. Yeah, so and finally, I would like to thank our amazing hosts here at NBC College. I'd also like to introduce Dr. Harrison, Provost of the NBC College. She's going to speak a few words and welcome you.
So much, and I'll also be brief. I know you're raring to go in terms of your teams and getting together for the 11:30 start. But I do want to thank Lightshift Capital and all of the sponsors and participants and supporters of this Activate Wormhole, and specifically that you brought this to Miami and to Miami-Dade College.
Go Sharks!
And let me tell you, and I'm sure that our Lightshift Capital colleagues, I hope you realize this now, that you selected the ideal place for this Activate Wormhole hackathon series to take place this week. I heard you talk about diversity. I heard the words inclusivity. And let me tell you that Miami-Dade College is the most diverse college of any college or university in the United States. We value that. We're actually the largest at 120,000 students strong. But having said that, let me say that every single student has a story, no matter where they're from, whether it's here in the United States or abroad. Every single student, whether, no matter the language, the persuasion, no matter what discipline they're studying, and I know we're talking about tech today, but I want you to know that this is the ideal place. It's also the ideal place for this because Miami-Dade College is the higher education driver of tech and the tech ecosystem here in South Florida and beyond. So we're so proud that this event is taking place here at Miami-Dade College. You're not just here on location, we're partners. And we want to continue that partnership with each and every one of you and with Activate Wormhole moving forward. I wish you the very best this week. I hope the hospitality here will be to your liking and to your comfort. Let me tell you how much you've disrupted our college, which I love. You've renamed so many of our buildings. I saw the map on the screen, and Chechu Lacheras and I were saying, wait a minute, but that's not the name of that building. But talk about innovation. That's absolutely wonderful. I want to recognize Antonio Delgado, our VP for Technology, Innovation and Partnerships. Antonio, where are you? There he is. Also, very quickly, our Dean of Business and Continuing Education, Enrique Infanzon, is here with us too. Stand up very fast. We also have the Executive Director of our Idea Center, Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez is here. And a special shout out to Mr. Chechu Lacheras,
Yes.
Director of our here at the college, and let me tell you that on behalf of President Madeline Pumariega, I welcome you wholeheartedly to our college. Your home is our home, and go get it. All the best this week. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harrison. So guys, all I really have left to say is happy hacking. Let's get started. If you have any questions, if there's anything you need, please approach all of us from the team. We're going to work very hard to make this the best possible experience for you guys. Enjoy.
Up, up. Yeah. Stop. Yeah.